This is Fox 5 News Morning.
This makes me happy. I don't know about you, Annie, but when I see all of this, it reminds me that Thanksgiving is just really a couple of weeks away.
Literally 2 weeks away.
And I need to learn all this stuff too, because I don't know how to set up a table at all.
Yes, you can help Mrs. McGrady this year in the home decor. We're all in the spirit, and help us to get even more in the spirit and also with some ideas is Bahira Akirili from the Purple Couch Art Studio. Yeah. Beautiful name. I love your name.
Thank you. And she brought jelly beans too.
She did bring jelly beans because she's going to help us like find, you know, those candies from Halloween, a new home.
That's right. So the first thing is Thanksgiving is a wonderful time, and we're all excited. Lots of family and friends are going to be visiting. Well, this is the time for a lot of conversation, of course, and a lot of time for getting together and reconnecting with our families. So how do we do that? How do we create our home? How do we make our home, our house a home? The first thing is, a lot of us, if we have kids and if you just have lots of Halloween candy left over, you're going to have some Halloween candy. This is a nice way to put it on the table and to reuse that.
Ours is all gone, by the way.
Are you serious?
It's already gone.
We have loads in my house. That's the first thing you're gonna do. So we're gonna wanna try to create some spaces around the house, no matter how big or small our place is, different conversational areas. Some people are gonna be talking about one topic, and other people are gonna be talking about another. We want them to have that space to do that.
Is it a competition? To try and have a beautiful table for your guests? I mean, like, this is what y'all did last year, this is what we're doing this year.
I think the spirit is really where you make people feel comfortable in your home, and you can decorate with whatever you have, and that's some of what I'm gonna go through. So you can use what you have, or you can come out and shop and do it big, or you can do it what you have in the house. Second thing is, you might consider lighting a candle somewhere, not to be hokey, but I love candles. You can use a diffuser, but that sort of designates an area in your home where people can talk. You can have a table in the corner, 2 chairs if your house is not so big, or you have a different room. A candle or some candies, some jelly beans, some favorites can kind of designate an area that says, you guys can chill over here. We're going to be on this side.
It's the time to use the part of your house you never get to use all year long.
Where the kids have to stay
Don't go in there. This is the holidays. That's when you get to go in there, right?
This is the time. One of the other things you can have is some soft music or some lively music, because holiday time you have multi-generational. So you have the young people, you have the old people. Creating spaces for people to come
really sets the mood.
It does, very much.
And all the kids go to the basement.
That's right, and they're on their phones, and we're
I always stuck on my mom's side because I was all in the adult conversation.
That's right. The second thing is your beautiful masterpiece. Now, I have this beautiful bowl that I got in Kensington, and I got it at one of the shops, and you can have...
But you could make something like that. That wouldn't be too hard to make, really.
Well,
bowl?
I did...
Well, if you had...
The bowl
I suppose you could, Gary.
Lots of bowls.
You can use lots of bowls, but we're going to use this particular bowl, and this is called a dough bowl. And I actually put this arrangement together. So I have pine cones, some fresh apples, some eucalyptus leaves. You can get them from Safeway, from whatever shop that you are used to shopping at. Some dried pumpkins, some berries, and so forth. And this is a beautiful piece.
Real dried lemons or citrus here?
That's right. This bowl is from the British Pine Mine. It's a large, very heavy original bowl, but you can use a glass bowl from home. You can use something that you have that's around the space.
That's really neat.
Yeah.
This is also rosemary, so that's also giving to the aroma.
I can smell it. It's a good idea to take basically nature and fruit in a bowl.
That's right. And always in Thanksgiving and harvest time, you want some orange. So you're going to have that in. Now, if you don't have all these things, I have apples. I got these from my counter this morning. You can have some fresh oranges and just throw them in. And again, as you're saying, if you don't have this lovely dough bowl, you can use whatever glass bowl you have in your home.
That's cute. Okay.
That's right. The second thing is your dining room setting, right? So the big piece of resistance is the table. That's right. This is dinner time. The first thing I want to say is this is the time to personalize. Bring in what you have in your home to make people feel more comfortable and to bring a part of yourself to the table. So this summer, my family and I traveled to South Africa, and I brought back these Debbie dolls. They're from South Africa. I'm going to have them dress my table. You might have something that's from your cultural representation or from a trip you've made or something that speaks more to your family. You can dress your table like that. Thanksgiving, this is the time to use the good stuff, okay? Bring it out. Now, if you don't have the fancy tableware, that's fine. Bring whatever table you have out, what settings you have. I've set my settings, and I've put a sprig of rosemary just to bring in some life, some, you know, some earth,
That's so simple, but looks really elegant with your plates.
Thank you. I think so. Yeah. And then also...
What are these little guys? These are
little pumpkins. Pepper pumpkins.
And they're from South Africa.
They are.
Oh, really? You brought these back as well? Huh.
Aren't they fun?
Cool.
We're just going to take a couple for our table.
That's right. That's right. Doesn't it make your table look really nice? Nice aroma.
This is so cute.
That's right. And then what I did is I just had a little bit left over of my eucalyptus.
It's tough to carve, though, this small.
Exactly. A little bit too dry. And I just dressed them on my table, a nice, simple tablecloth, and a nice, simple arrangement. The key is bringing yourself into your home, making the place feel welcome, having spaces where people can gather, have different conversations, gather all together, showcase what's about you, and then have a lovely dinner. And
I gotta say, is that your son? Is that your? Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here.
Oh, he's so
come
cute.
here, Edward. Come here.
Oh, he's
Are
so
you gonna
cute.
smile?
And he's dressed appropriately for today.
Wait,
hi,
Mama's
Edward.
baby guy.
Yes.
Pick him up so we can see him.
But here, before we go, all of these ideas were so simple and really ideal. You can just pretty much grab whatever you have around the house. So good ideas. I like it.
That's right. Thanks for having us, and we appreciate it.
Good job.
Thank you. We'll be right back after this short break.
Thanksgiving's right around the corner.
He ran away from you. You scared him.
Oh,
Edward,
no,
come on back here. Come to me. Come.